Hello guys, I want to apologize with you because when I was explaining the video and writing all this, my iPad ran out of memory, so basically the video was cut and I already wrote all this procedure on the white sheet and I don't have any more white sheets to write. Actually in the back is the other part of capacitance that I already posted on YouTube. But I'm going to explain it for you first, like without reading anything. We know that in the first part we got the first formula, which is going to denominate it like as my formula 1, which is going to be capacitance. Capacitance is going to equal to pi epsilon 0 multiplying by L. All this is going to be divided by a natural logarithm of my inner and my outer, which is going to be my R1 and my R2, okay? Now we gotta get the second formula, which is going to be this one. We know that this formula is going to be the capacitance is going to be equal to my Q. This is going to be divided by my delta voltage. I'm sorry. Now in this part we're gonna equal my formula 1, which is the first, this one, and the second one. Okay, in this part, but I'm gonna do it later on. Actually, first I'm gonna put the values that we got on the problem, and the problem says that my inner was so my radius number 1 is going to be 10 centimeters, but we gotta remember that for these formulas in equations we gotta use all these on meters, so basically it's going to be 0.10 meters. The same is going to be for my R2, it's going to be 0.15 meters, and the problem actually tells me that we got a length for 0.40 meters. Okay, it tells me this on centimeters, but we need to swipe this or transfer this to meters. This is what I have over here. So now we gotta equal the equation number 1 to my equation number 2. In this case, it's gonna be the first part is gonna be 2 pi epsilon 0 multiplied by my length. This is gonna be divided by my natural logarithm of R1 and R2. Okay, all this divided. This is going to be equal to my Q divided by my delta volts. Okay, so now what we want for this problem, since the first question is asking for it, is going to be this, my Q. For my Q, we gotta get what, since this is dividing, we're gonna put it multiplying in this part. Okay, so basically this is the principal equation that we need for this problem, but at the end we're gonna need this one too, which is E, which is another part of the equation that we're looking for. It's E. If this is for my equation B, E equals Q divided by 2 pi epsilon 0 my R, which it depends, it can be R1 or R2, multiplying by my length. Okay, we gotta translate this part, and we gotta start putting the values that we have at the beginning of the problem on the formula that we got in this part. That's gonna be 2, which is over here, and then it's pi, that's why we put pi over here. And remember that my epsilon 0 is gonna be 8.55 times 10 to the minus 12, which I put on this part. I'm sorry, I didn't do this so I can make the problem easier. The thing is that I was explaining and my iPad didn't make any sound, so I didn't notice that the video was cut. Okay, but that's why I'm going to explain to you this problem looking at the camera. And then we gotta put the epsilon 0, which I told you is 8.55 times 10 to the minus 12, multiplied by my length. My length is going to be 0.40 meters. That's what I have over here. And then it's going to be all this divided by my natural logarithm of my R1 divided by my R2 divided by my R1. Remember that in this part over here we put that it was 0.15 my R2 and my R1 was 0.10 meters, all this in meters. Now once we have this part, we're gonna close it and it's gonna be multiplied by my potential electrical, which is the first delta voltage, which is 100. Then we multiply all this, which I already make it on the calculator, and it's 5.488 times 10 to the minus 9. Remember, this is going to be columns. Remember that we need this in nanocolumns, so that's why we're going to put it as 5.49 nanocolumns, okay? Then this is the part we're going to use this formula. So I'm going to close for you. We're going to use this one, okay? Basically, you gotta start putting the values in this part. Remember, I put it in this part as columns, but we need it on non-columns. Actually, it's gonna be most likely the same one. This part is 5.49 divided by the part of the equation. In this case, we got 2, then we got pi, which is 3.14, and then we got my epsilon 0, which is in this part, which is 8.55 times 10 to the minus 12, okay? And then this is the part where we got an r. First, we need to make it for my r1, which is 0.10, and then we're gonna make it for my r2, which is 0.15. So it's gonna be 0.10 multiplying by my length, okay? We remember that it's 0.15, 0.40. Now, we solve this in the calculator, it's gonna be 2,470 volts divided by meters, okay? Now, we're gonna make the second one, which is not necessary, like I need to write all this procedure on the second one, because the only thing that I need to change is gonna be my R2, okay? So most likely, I'm gonna write the same, I'm gonna copy this. This is going to be divided. It's going to be 2.3.14, 8.57 to the minus 12 times 0.15 times 0.40. Okay? Yes, this is the answer that I got. It's going to be 1,640 volts divided meters, okay? So the problem at the beginning asked me two questions. The first one says, how much charge is applied to each of the cylinders? Remember, the charge is Q, that's why we use these two formulas and equal Q to this, all this, okay? So we get a charge. So most likely, this answer is my answer number 1, okay? And then the second question talks about what is the magnitude of an electric field between the two cylinders. So that's why I made this one and this one. All this, it's the same formula. The only thing is that I changed the magnitude of the cylinders, which is my R1 and my R2. That's why I use the same numbers and the same formulas and the same, pi, the epsilon and everything. The only thing that I change is my R, because that's going to be multiplying and making the difference between these two numbers. Hope you all guys understand me with this video. I know that it wasn't clear enough because I wrote this first and then I recorded, but it was a mistake because my video was cut and I wasn't able to write it again because I don't have another whiteboard of this one, okay? But thank you for watching, and hope you teacher Adriano can understand my procedure.